Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another unboxing video. This is a box I got a couple days ago. This is from Rosa Studios president Ron Bonk, who also owns the B Movies website, and I picked up a bunch of movies here for $1 a piece. I'm gonna go through and show you guys the movies that I picked up. I'm gonna unbox this right now. And then I'm also going to remind everybody about the Indiegogo campaign that Ron Bonk has for his movie House Shark. And I encourage you guys all to please take a look at that and contribute. There's 25 days left and he's 18% funded. So I will go over some of the perks with you guys, tell you a little bit about the movie, and I will link everything down below so you guys can go check out the Rosa Studios website. You can check out Ron Bonk's YouTube page. I'll link that below. I will also link Ron Bonk's Facebook page, so you can go add him as a friend, and you can follow along with, you know, some of the updates that he has for the movie and for the sales that he puts out and all that different stuff like that. It's very worth it to to add him as a friend. First of all, he's a great guy, but excuse me. Second of all, I mean, he has some of these amazing deals here. Every DVD in this box was $1 a piece. So we're going to go through this here in a second. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just go through all that stuff with you guys at the end. First, we'll just go ahead and break into here with my trusty scissors here. And I did get this, oops, sorry about that. I did get this about a couple days ago. I wanted to make sure that I dedicated a whole video for this unboxing, just so I can show you guys the Indiegogo fund and all that stuff. So and as usual, I have purchased from Ron several times, and what I like most about Ron and his different websites is he has movies like this for $1 a piece, or, you know, for some of you collectors out there who like the more rare titles and the more expensive stuff, he does have some very, very limited and rare hard boxes, or not hard boxes, big box VHS, Blu-rays, DVDs. A lot of stuff is limited, numbered, and all that stuff. So there's a little bit of stuff for everybody out there. And I think we'll just dive right into the first title here. This one is called Hillbilly Horror Show, Volume 1. And I've never seen this. I haven't even heard of it, but again, like I said before in previous videos, these movies for $1, you can't go wrong. Nuttier than a squirrel fart. So yeah, that is the Hillbilly Horror Show Volume 1. Not rated and region free. A lot of these films are shot on video. Here's a double feature. This is a Rosa Studios Cinema Real World double feature, limited edition 2 DVD set, Haunted America, and it is Alone in a Haunted House. And what does that say? Jane Doherty Investigates. Let me see on the back here. Yeah, Jane Doherty Investigates. Some paranormal stuff here, which I really enjoy. Next one here is, I guess it's a horror comedy, Close Encounters of the Inbred Redneck Kind, from Rosa Studios. Really, really nice. I know a lot of these DVDs are very collectible. Sometimes you'll see them on the secondary markets for jacked up prices because a lot of this stuff is limited. And anytime I can get these for $1, I will always get them. So I know, and they do go pretty fast. So that's why it's important to add him on Facebook, because he always does broadcast it on his page, and then you can zoom over there real quick and grab some of the stuff before it's gone. This one here is called After Death. It's kind of a, they say it's kind of a Doctor Who type ghost story. Doctor Who meets Mike Leigh. A beautifully British steampunk ghost story. So that sounds really cool. And you can see the Grim Reaper silhouette. This looks really good. After Death. This one here is called Kiss Daddy Goodbye. And kids in horror films are always kind of creepy. It's another Sub Rosa Studios DVD, so I'm very glad to own this and add it to my collection. It does have some special features. The film came out in 2007. The next one is Moist Fury, another Sub Rosa Studios film. Not Hard to Kill, Too Easy to Love. Moist Fury. See that it's kind of a classy joint. 2010 film. Oh, okay, cool. He threw in a little cardboard plant holder. Maybe I can grow. Wisconsin isn't a legal state yet. I'm hoping for the day it does become legal. So I'll hold on to this until it is, and I can grow pot in here. That's what I'll do. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate that, man. Cool. Okay, everybody's a smart ass, right? Okay, the next one here is My Stepdad's a Freakin' Vampire. Another horror comedy, I'm assuming. Sometimes stepdads can be a pain in the neck. There's the spine. It's Region 1, and it came out in 2011. And it's widescreen, but I don't see what it's rated here. Looks pretty fun though. Looks like a good little flick. Here's one called Zombie Jamboree. A look back at the 25th anniversary of Night of the Living Dead convention, so that is really cool. I do love documentaries, especially horror-related documentaries, and this is one of the biggest films ever made, Night of the Living Dead, and it's a Sub Rosa Studios, so that's really cool. You see George A. Romero right there. I'm really looking forward to checking this out. Tom Savini. This came out in 2008, so this is really, really cool. It came out in 2008 when it was the 40th anniversary. So now it would be the 48th anniversary this year, 2016. If you weren't lucky enough to be there, this is the next best thing, a silver anniversary bash for the Genuine Horror Classic. Very, very cool. Glad to own that for $1. I mean, you cannot beat that. The next one here is a six-pack. Six Tales of Depraved Horror. Savage Holocaust. I think I own this one already. I may give this one away. I think I did pick this one up at one time and I forgot about it, but that's no problem. This will easily go to a good home out there. I will probably hold this for one of my contests. When I reach 100,000 views will be the next contest. And this one has Psycho Santa, Campfire Tales, Vampire Junction, FAQ, and Binge and Purge. Well, that looks like 5. Okay, and then there's one called Satan Claus, about a serial killer in New York. So you have Satan Claus, Psycho Santa, Campfire Tales, Vampire Junction, FAQ, and Binge and Purge. Those are the 6. It comes in a fat pack here. Really nice and collectible, and it is a Sub Rosa Studios film. So I think there's 2 left here. And this is the Platinum Collector's Edition of 36 Chambers of Wu-Tang, Return of the Kung Fu Dragon, and Ninja Empire, digitally remastered. Very cool. I do enjoy some Kung Fu every now and again. I have to admit, though, my Kung Fu collection is very weak. I don't have too many titles, but I would like to remedy that someday and start grabbing some Kung Fu titles. And the last one here is The Search for Simon, and I don't remember grabbing this, but I'm glad that I do have it, and it says it's one of the top 10 British comedies of 2013. And I don't know anything about the film, but it does have a lot of special features, so When David was 10 years old, his younger brother Simon disappeared from his life forever. His father told him that Simon now lives with the space people. A year later, David's father died and his mother refused to talk about what really happened. David dedicates himself to the world of extraterrestrials, looking for the space people and the truth he knows must be out there. David is now a man and he's still searching for Simon, traveling the world, meeting anybody who has a story about abduction and UFO sightings. So that does sound a little interesting. I'm still very glad to own it for $1, and I will check that out someday. I believe that's it. And I do have one more little container to grow some seeds in. So thank you, Ron. I really appreciate that. I think these are the first 2 of my collection, and I hope to pick up more. So, okay, let's get right in here to some of the stuff that I want to show you guys about the Indiegogo fund for House Shark. We're kind of running out of time here. We do have about a month, a little less than a month left. Here you can see there we have 25 days left. His goal was 15 grand, and we're just under 3 grand at the moment. And I think I can show the trailer here. We'll do that, and then I'll go over some of the perks that you guys will get for contributing here.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go in this house, lock myself in, with no contact with the outside world? 2 idiots helping me face a monster that knows no fear. Bullets, arrows, have no effect. It can swallow a man whole with 1 bite. And even if we do manage to hurt it, it has powers of regeneration. I'm in.
Shark! House Shark!
Imagine owning one of those VHS big boxes with that art on there. This is a film that's destined to be a cult favorite, and I already put my money in, and I'm thinking about putting a little bit more in. I want Ron to succeed at this, at anything that he does, but you know, I really like this project that he's working on here. And I'll show you guys some of the perks down here in the right hand column. This seems to be a popular one here. The $60 feature is Mayor of Shark City, and what you do is you get two releases, 2 of his latest releases, She Kills and House Shark, which are going to go fast. They're going to be limited editions, and I guarantee you they're going to sell out. So it's your chance to secure one for yourself here by contributing money. $60 isn't a whole lot to help a guy make a movie. So if you guys can, you know, contribute, it doesn't have to be 60. If you can't afford 60, there's other perks down here, but that seems to be, you know, a pretty popular one. 11 people out of 500 claimed it. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people at the very end that, you know, just before the project is over, a lot of people are going to kind of get their orders in late, so to speak. So you may want to try to secure your copy now, sooner rather than later. You may miss out in the long run, so I wouldn't want to see you guys miss out on this. But as you can see now below that, you can donate as little as $1, and your buck will stretch. I mean, he can make, he'll make good use of the money that you guys contribute. So I will leave a link down below so you guys can go through and check this out at your own pace. You know, if you want to read a little bit slower or read more about it, you can donate 10, 20, and so on and so forth. I think that $60 deal is probably the best deal all around. You get 2 movies for the $60. Plus you get to know that you helped a filmmaker achieve one of his goals, one of his dreams. So there he is. That's Ron Bonk. Great guy too. So please add him on Facebook, and I will link that below. see some of his crew and the actors, and you know, they really have fun making these movies, and they're fun to watch. And I like supporting Ron and his company. If you go to his, let's see here, I'm going to show you guys something. I'll link that below. You guys can check this out on your own. I want to go to his YouTube page and show you some of the guys who are supporting him. You can see Uncle Lloyd Kaufman here from Troma is supporting him. If you go to Ron Blanc's YouTube page, that's the name of it, SRS Cinema LLC. I'll link that below, but Tim Ritter is also supporting him, and he made a video. This is legendary John Russo, Night of the Living Dead creator, John Russo. And then you can watch some of Ron's other videos and subscribe to him, and you can check out some of these videos that these guys are showing their support. So, and let's see, what else do I have? I will link the Sub Rosa Studios webpage down below also. So, okay guys, make sure you hit those links up, and if you can, dig deep, you know, show some support to Ron Blanc. Tell him Toddy Walnuts sent you, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care.